and server process you have to attach, because in fifth experiment I have told you that how to create it. So go to the web services, which is created new web services. We're going to test that web services, which is which we created. So it is getting loaded. The browser is gets opened. It is taking some time. That's it. Nothing. So we have created these web services, right? So methods, what are the methods we have passed? That is, we have added values, had integer and integer. So we have studied the WS description language. So method, whenever you are giving two values, so I'm giving us 4, 6 and 7. So answer will be returned. So the service is getting bug. So we'll find the value as 13, which is return your value as 13. So after that, this is the parameter type which is given the package, that is integer and that name. So already I've told you that we have three parameters, that is SOAP, UDI and WSDL, right? So this is the request which we have created. Your browser will send this is as a request to the server part. Sorry. So this is our version name, URL encoding part. So this is the default header files which will be encoded in the header. So this we will see in the syntax. Whenever we'll theory part, we will study that. So request, what request you are going to have, that is in header part, and in body part we're going to have two parameters, that is add. In add, what value we are going to pass, two values, that is which package it is included, a B package. We are going to have two values, that is we have declared x and y, 6 and 7, right? So I have added this value in the envelope. So request response, what response we have got. So this is the response request given by your browser, and what response we have got is, we have got is 13, which will be returned in your browser. So same header part, body part. In the body part we are going to have a add response, the response we have got, and what package we have included is, we have included B. So this is the request we have given to the browser, to the server side. Response, that is written x plus y we have given, that is written x plus y, that is 6 plus 7, 13. So this will be a default part, we are not going to create that. So your browser will defaultly will create this. Okay, so come down 1 minute. So this is the method which has been invoked, right? So I'm going to back. System is little bit slow. So now we are going to find the WSDL file. Click that WSDL file, which is getting loaded. So this is the web service description language. So every services will have some pattern. It is not a complex one. That is both a request and response. It is going to add in the same page. So that is called web services description language, right? What so definitions? We created new web services, and what package we have included is New web services, it is the name we have created. Target namespaces, we have given the package name as B. So it is all default thing. We are not going to create anything here. So XMS HTTP schema.xml scope.org. So this is the file which is going to refer defaultly at and schema part. So which is going to, we are going to create in a three theory part, that is a WSDL file, SOAP pattern and UDADI. This is we have created in uh, services part. Next, we are going to have schema, that is inside here everything will be considered as schema, which is types, complex types. Under that, we are going to have schema. First schema is first where this location, this package has been located. Okay. Next message, what message we have add? We are going to have add part, and we are going to pass some parameters. That is parameters and what response we are getting back. We have seen in that SOAP protocol what request you have given. Response, add response has been given. Sorry, here we are having that new web services all will be considered as message which is comes under schema part and which comes under type. So it is a new web services created. What operation we are going to have? Add operation. It is going to have some add action. Whenever you are clicking that add, some action will be played. Okay, and this is binding message. Your SOAP protocol will bind this comment pattern, that is a WSTL pattern, to your browser, and this request will be processed to your server pattern. Okay, that is SOAP input, and service name is we have created new web services, and port name, what name you have given that, it will be your port name, and that is your address location of your SOAP protocol. That is we have created new web services. Last we are going to close port services and definition part. So it is not quite complex. When you understand the syntaxes, it will be quite easy. But if you are seeing that first time, so will be find somewhat little bit tough. So don't worry, we'll be seeing theory part. So this is WSTL5. Okay. So wait 1 minute. Just getting loaded. So when your system is somewhat low, it is getting loaded. Okay. So back into the window part, what operation we have created, that is operation name is add. Similarly, you can create for add, subtraction, multiplication, division. 4 we can add in same program itself because it is a calculate function. Wait 1 minute. So going to the web services. So file, new project, Java web application. Okay. Web client. So we are going to add client part. Who is going to access this service? So this is your second part of your program. First we have created services and we have test. Who is going to use this services? So it is taking some time. Please wait. சொல்றது புரியுதா? யார் இந்த சர்வீஸ் கிரியேட் பண்ண போறாங்க? That web client. So we have to create web client also. So similarly we have a source and history pattern here. So web client. See, this web client is going to access this web services. That is, we have created web client to this web client. It is going to access this web services. How? Already we have created web services and we have posted in the server. So default server will be there. So now go to the new Java web service client function. Okay. So if you're first time having that, you will not having that, go to the other. You have to add that web services. Click here. So click web services part. Here we are going to have that web services client and you have to add that. Okay. So already I've created sample program. I have done that. So already it is coming for me defaultly. So go to the web client, new So it is defaultly coming that, because for a practice, I have seen one time, I have practiced that. So it is coming here for me, web services client. Okay, we are understanding that. You have to going to click that. It's getting loaded. Specify the file of the WSDL file. So you have to specify the WSDL file's location, where it is, because your service, your client is going to access this WSDL file. Okay, because web servicesல தான் நம்ம கிரியேட் பண்ணியிருக்கோம், அதை உங்க client வந்து access பண்ணணும். Okay, click finish. That is getting loaded. So web services reference functions. புரியுதா? இந்த வெப் கிளைண்ட் நம்ம வந்து ஃபர்ஸ்ட் வெப் சர்வீசஸ் கிரியேட் பண்ணி வச்சிருக்கோம். அதை வந்து ஒரு கிளைண்ட் அக்சஸ் பண்ண வைக்கணும் இன்டர்நெட்டில். அப்படிதானே நம்ம பண்ணுறோம். ஸோ someone is writing these services, we are using that services. So we are the web client. Sorry. Getting loaded. So refer this web services reference part. So I'm going to delete this divide function, because we are going to, whatever the client function we are writing, we are going to write that in the body part. So we are going to create a form. The form மூலியமா தான் we are going to access some values in the server part. That is, we are going to access that services. So first you have to create a form. For what form? And the JSP file we have to give action. Action is add server, add services. So that is the service we have created, add serve. So இந்த ஃபார்மை கிளிக் பண்ணுறப்போ add serve.jsp ஃபைலை கால் பண்ணணும். அந்த ஜேஎஸ்பி டாட் ஃபைலில் தான் உனக்கு என்ன இருக்குது, அந்த வெப் சர்வீசஸ் அப்படின்னு நம்ம கிரியேட் பண்ண அந்த ஃபைல் இருக்கு. ஸோ நெக்ஸ்ட் யூ ஹேவ் டு, பிகாஸ் த யூசர் ஹேஸ் டு கிவ் இன்புட் த்ரூ திஸ் ஃபார்ம். ஸோ ஃபர்ஸ்ட் யூ ஹேவ் கிரியேட்டட் T1, text1 and text2. So I am passing the values T1 and T2 and button. Whenever the user clicks here, it is going to add the value, add service. Okay. So the user will give the input through some font patterns. So for that we have to create some patterns. So that is, we have to create form. So it is a label is number 1, break tag. I'm giving as number 2. So this form has been created in the client side. So whenever you are clicking here, the service will be get loaded. So web page, good. Yeah, now we are going to create JSP file, add so what action value we have given, add serve. You have to create this JSP file. புரியுதா? So it will take some time. So it's come. So this is your JSP page. I'm deleting this body part, which is default value. So whenever your HTML page is submit, your action will be forwarded to this add serve.jsp file. So syntax of JSP. So I am writing this code. So simple code only, don't worry.